What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Chelsea Career Mode. This is episode 6, and if you guys are enjoying, hit that like button and subscribe with the bell. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for the support recently. We're currently doing very well, so thank you guys so much. If you guys haven't seen that previous episodes, go watch them. They're very, very good. But yes, today we have a little bit of a shorter episode at 15 minutes. But nevertheless, we are going to get through a few Premier League games and a few FA Cup games as well. But first up, we do have Fulham. So yeah, Fulham, great team in the Premier League last season, managing to stay up. Marco Silva, manager, obviously Portuguese, quite a great manager. They did get promoted and finishing, I believe, like 15th or 14th, something along those lines last season in real life. So they had a very, very good season. So it's not going to be an easy match here at home. So yeah, it's definitely not going to be a walk in the park. But we're going to try and get a few wins under our belt. Because we do need to start finding that form if we want to get to the top 4, which the board suggests. But this man here, Victor Osimhen, gets a flying start to his Chelsea career. Just absolutely incredible solo goal. Just walking it through the whole Fulham team and smashing it past Brent Leno. We did go on to push on to get our second, but it was cleared just before it might have gone in off the line by the Fulham defence, and then they went on their counter attack, and Wilson, the former Liverpool man, and Williamson, they're also the two W's, connecting up to get their first goal. So yeah, very, very tight match, as you guys can tell so far. But within a few minutes, we get a great bounce back result, as we do send a cross in with Reece James and gets to the back post, and Mudryk absolutely smashes it with the first time volley into the back of the net. So this first half going quite well for us. Wilson, and for the goal for Fulham in the first half, the only one to score for Fulham in the first half, and they are still well and truly in this game. The game is not written off just yet, but it was great dribbling there by Williamson to square the ball to Alex Iwobi, the great new signing there for Fulham, and they make it the equaliser at around the 60th minute into the second half, which causes us to make a few changes. Sterling to come off, and also Eljif. We're not going to take off Eljif Imas. We're going to take off Ben Chilwell. So just to make the two substitutes to freshen up the legs and to keep the squad morale very high, which we want to see. But yeah, we have a great few chances to get a goal here. Enzo Fernandez sends in a corner, and Victor Osimhen absolutely smashes it into the back of the net. This is, I think, the second or third time. I think second time he's scored from corner. So we have a very, very good aerial threat up there now, up top, to try and secure the corners. So it looks like we do have very, very good aerial threat up top, with Osimhen, and a few solid defenders in Fofana and Alex Disasi. But we do manage to see this game out as a 3-2 win at home against Fulham. So it wasn't easy. It was definitely high scoring, and it was definitely a great match for us to get the 3 points underway in this episode. So yeah, and then we're going into the round 3 of the FA Cup, this is not going to be an easy game. Back at Old Trafford, if you remember last episode, we did play Manchester United at home, and it did result in a 3-3 draw. Both teams not able to break apart from each other. So we are going to play it with a little rotated squad, nothing too major. But yeah, we're going to just put Jackson up in there. It's a cup game. I do want to make it through, but we obviously don't want to get sacked or anything by not making it through. So we've got Osimhen, who can come off the bench, Sterling and other players, Cole, and many other players to come off the bench. That is one place we might have to strengthen, maybe the bench a little bit, but we'll see if we can do that in Season 2. Manchester United went with a great start. The first 10 minutes, their pressure was relentless, and it was a great ball from Højlund to see that vision, and I just couldn't believe it. It was great through ball. Anthony just absolutely just swirls around us. I don't know how to explain it, but just it's really hard to defend those type of goals. They just get around us and just take the near post shot and finds the back of the net for them in the first opening 10 minutes. But then we do concede another goal here in just before the first half ends. Højlund just takes it on himself and then finds Amrabat to get the goal, to take it 2-0 just before the half ends, though. Nicholas Jackson, our Senegalese striker, to half the deficit just at half time. Great timing for the goal, but we would need to get another 2 at least. But unfortunately, that is not going to happen, as Anthony once more cuts inside from that right hand side, dribbles past 2 and gets past 3, and finishes it in that left hand corner, which forces us to make a few substitutes. We're going to have to change it up a bit. Something's not working. Sterling's going to come on, Osimhen's going to come on, and Moses Caicedo is also going to come on, and also Reece James, the captain, is going to come on. We're going to we're going to make use of all 5 substitutes, as Cucurella would come on as well. Half of our team is substituted, so we'll try and see if we can make any difference. But Osimhen just not finding the right rhythm there. Not a great touch, and Manchester United did hold out the rest of the game and saw this game out as a 3-1 victory and a 3-1 loss for us. Quite disappointed, but we will have to see what happens. But definitely our manager confidence rating did go down. Just to quickly let you guys know, I did sign 2 players born in Europe for this objective only, just because I didn't want to get fired. So just confirmation, I did release these guys later on, so it didn't really matter too much. So yeah. Next game up, we are coming up against the big giants, Liverpool, at Anfield. It would be a absolute miracle if we could get even a point. Just the way they play gegenpress. Obviously, Klopp is just such a good manager, if not one of the best managers in the world. Van Dijk as their key defender there, and also Mohamed Salah as their key attacker, as you do expect that. Also Thiago Alcantara, a key attacker for Liverpool, so it will be quite interesting to see how we go. And hopefully we do not concede as many as we do usually, because I just really want to tone down how much we concede in each game. It's kind of frustrating a little bit, but anyway, we are very, very well known for making great starts to games, and Mudryk pretty much with one of the goals of the season, to be honest. Not in terms of like long shot or like, you know, the finish wasn't, it was great, but it wasn't anything special. Just to take on all those players and score a goal past Alisson, who's currently the best goalkeeper in the world, just in front of Edison, I believe, in my opinion, is just incredible. But they do go ahead and get the equaliser very, very back early, as they do. So yeah. Anyway, Reece James finds a bit of pocket of space on the right hand flank, and gets an absolute amazing cross. Picks out Sterling. I thought it was going to be a horrendous touch, because he just bounced back a little bit towards Alisson, and Sterling did get there in time to make the finish and just to tap it past Alisson. And our hearts were, Sterling, the former Liverpool man, our hearts were racing, because we only had a few minutes left to hold on to this lead. But then Ryan Gravenberch, the new midfield signing from Bayern, the big German side, they did manage to find the equaliser. Again, it is 2-2 at half-time, again conceding 2 more goals. So yeah, not an easy game here, as we do go and find ourselves 3-2 down against Liverpool. We always knew it was going to be a walk in the park, but we didn't think we'd concede this much. And Luis Diaz, with a great performance in this second half, he was really showing up, and they were looking to close this game out, Liverpool. Sanchez to make that massive save, but we would make a few substitutions just to refresh the legs a little bit. But Sterling would come off for Noni Madueke, and Cucurella came on for Ben Chilwell. We did make those 2 substitutions to freshen up the back line a little bit and freshen up the attack, to see what can we do in this last few moments of this game. But what an amazing save from Sanchez to keep us in this game, and it was great pressure by Mudryk and Cucurella to win the ball back in Liverpool's half, and it did end up becoming very, very payoutful, to be quite honest with you guys, because we found Victor Osimhen, and he couldn't do it in the last game against Manchester United, and he did it against Liverpool this time. He took a touch, it was a fantastic touch, and took it onto his left foot and finished it past Alisson. And this game did see it all the way out, and we did manage to take 2 points from Liverpool, and a very, very solid performance from the lads. So looking very, very good this season so far. Climbing the ladder quite quickly, and very good to see us. The signings, Elgis Almas, can't pronounce his name, Almas, having a wonderful start to life in the Premier League, and Victor Osimhen, even better start, to be quite honest with you guys. But I just wanted to show you guys a bit what's going on and in the outside world. Bernardo Silva to PSG, a lot of money, 95 million. Trent to Real Madrid. Diogo Jota as well to Juventus. Davies to Arsenal, strengthening their squad as well. Enes Unal obviously going to Sevilla for quite a big money as well. But we do have Wolverhampton United up next, and we will simulate this one, and we do manage to get a 2-1 win and bag in the 3 points against Wolves. Sterling to score both of them, but Osimhen with 5 goals so far, so great start for him, and MS Unal obviously with 4 assists and 1 goal. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hit that like button and subscribe to the bell. See you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.